think when we go out to do evaluation, the more questions we have, or the big questions we get asked, is more, we want the valuation, we are looking to move for whatever reason, we're upsizing, we're downsizing, we just fancy a change, but we haven't found anything. So what do we do? Because we don't want to sell because we haven't found anything, but then if something comes on and we're not on the market or we haven't sold, there's a chance of possibly losing it. So for me, it's again being completely open and honest with your client, and there's no harm in testing the market. You know, we're going out there to give a valuation on a property or give a guide as to what we feel that property is or around worth. So for me, it's about showing it and getting it on the market to see what happens. And again, that ties in with being completely honest and open with a potential buyer and saying, look, we do actively want to sell, but we really only want to be in this area, or we're looking for this particular kind of property. So if it comes up, yeah, we'll be jumping all on it. But if it doesn't come up, there's a chance we may not move. So for some people, they might think, well, that's just a waste of time for us and the agent. But for me as an agent, I feel it's not. I think, you know, it could be a slow burner, as I like to call them, where we don't get as much interest as we'd have thought, or we get, you know, we're bombarded with interest. So it's like, whoa, you know, we can get a feel for how the market's accepting this property. And for me, you might have a buyer who's not quite in a position yet, or happy to wait, living in a rental property, living with parents. So it's about finding, again, your right buyer for the right vendor. So for me, I'd be telling anyone to put the house on the market and let's see what comes from it, and then we can have a sit down conversation with how we move it on.